Hi everybody, it's Mark Shelsh here. This is the Mark Art Show coming to you from Galeria de las Islas in Metro Manila, Philippines. And I'm going to do one more session on pricing because I've been asked a question and I will answer the question. This is the question. Mark, I was told to always price my paintings by price per square inch because most of the senior artists I know, this is what they do. Are you saying that they are wrong? Now, for a start, I'm not saying anybody's wrong. I'm saying this is what I believe, and what I believe is the right way to do it. If you wish to do price per square inch, then you do that. That's entirely up to you, and you do and have a reason why you do it. I know why I have the reason why I have, and I'm going to talk to you. Most senior artists, unfortunately, fall into the place of getting to a point where they are lionized. And what that means by that, they became really popular because of a certain style of painting they did. And then to maintain that popularity and that income stream, they've had to keep reproducing that painting. So the same painting really is being reproduced over and over and over in different colors, different shades, lights, darks, and the whole thing. But basically, it's the same painting being done again and again and again. Now, if you enter into that kind of factory work, of course, you can do it price per square inch because you're producing the same painting every time, just in different hues and different sizes. So you can do it that way, just like Toyota do it with the Corolla and Apple do it with the iPhone. You can have a set price per square inch, and that's fine. But that does not make it art. That just makes it factory work that keeps being reproduced. And that's what I am totally against. I believe as artists, that just the name artist should be someone who is creative, experimental, doing new edgy things, pushing the envelope all the time, stepping out of their comfort zone, finding that place where, oh dear, this is scary, this is awkward, and I'm doing it. And they paint paintings that are original and different all the time. Why? Because they're artists. Because that's what artists do. Artists are experimental, as I said. So, as an artist, you're going to have really, really great days when you're going to finish at 5 o'clock and go, wow, look at that, I did that. And then you're going to have those average days where you're going to finish at 5 o'clock and you're going to look at them and you're going to say, well, okay, it's okay, I can live with this, it's a painting and I didn't get exactly what I wanted, but hey, tomorrow's a new day and we'll push the boundaries a bit further. And then you're going to have those days where you sit down at 5 o'clock and look at the painting and say, oh, I need a drink because it just didn't work today. That's what art is about. Art is about experimental. Art is about ups and downs and highs and lows and fighting with the thief and pushing yourself forward and ending the day going either in horror or in ecstasy. That's art. Art's not reproducing the same painting every time. Just today it's in yellow, tomorrow it's in blue, and next is going to be autumn tones, then it's going to be cold colors, and this we're going to do chromatic this time. But it's just the same thing. That's not art. That's factory work. Art is the stuff that you want to pull your hair out over. Art is the highs and the lows, the ecstasy, the hitting the bottom, at the head. Like I said, at 5 o'clock, looking at that painting, go, oh Lord, I need a drink. I need to get out of here. This just didn't work today. That's what art's about. That's why I say the way I priced my paintings was to go materials plus my labor, whatever I thought that was worth, and then the profit margin. If it was the wow painting, then I'd put a big market on it. If it was the okay painting, I'd do this. If it was the other painting, I'd be saying, I just want to get rid of it. You know what I mean? That's the way I saw it. Now, I could be wrong. But I do know this. I've been in this business long enough to know this artist. Every painting is not a masterpiece. No, 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 no. Every painting is not a masterpiece. So if every painting is not a masterpiece, how can we price them all the same? That does not make any sense at all. So that's what I do. That's what I say. And I think maybe we should just leave it there because, really, these are issues that pricing is so hard, especially, as I said yesterday, if you're new in the game, it's really tough, and I get that. So the most important thing you can do, rather than worry about price, is worry about getting people to look at your paintings. I think one of the most important things outside of creating work that an artist can do is finding strangers to look at your work. In other words, finding customers, getting in front of people as much as you can. Now, this weekend's coming up. Some of you are going to have openings, some of you are going to art fairs, some of you are showing in markets. In all those things that you do, find out, just statistically, how many people you've got to talk to get one sale. That's going to help you. Because then you say, wow, if I want to sell 100 paintings, I've got to speak to this many people. Because they're the things that we've got to do. Now, it doesn't work the same on social media with Facebook and all the other things. Social media is a really long game. And those statistics are really hard to pull out. If I had to pull them out for our business, doesn't look super. But it's a beginning, and social's growing, and it'll become a bigger market and a bigger market and a bigger market, and of course more sales will come through that. But for you and I, the best sales that we can make are face-to-face sales. So every stranger who walks into the gallery, a percentage of those are going to buy a painting. Now, I have percentages for this gallery. I know that we've got to talk to so many people to see one sale, and we try and push that up all the time. You might say, as artists, you might look at me and say, oh, but we don't want to do that. Oh, that's all business and salesmanship. No, it's not. It doesn't change from being nice to people. It doesn't change from being polite and courteous and friendly and trying to make friends. You know, get this. I know the conversion rate on how many people got to see to make a sale, but the fact is my better conversion rate is friends. I want to convert everybody who comes in here to become a friend of me and a friend of the gallery. That's my first priority. Once I've got a friend, I know I've got a relationship. I know I can email them. I know I can stay in contact with them. And I know that one day they will convert, because just the law of averages. If they come in enough times, they'll buy. So that's my conversion. So that's the one I aim at all the time. The sales obviously are important. We've got to pay rents. You've got to meet your needs as well. But the best average you can always make is the friendship average. So you're not trying to sell all the time. So when someone comes in and looks at this painting, and my first priority is to become friends with them. My first priority is to convert this stranger into become a friend with Mark. That's what I want first of all. And if during that conversation they decide to buy this painting, then that's a double thing. But my first thing is I want to convert them, I want to be my friend, I want to get a relationship going with them, I want to be able to get their permission to show them more work, and as that permission grows and the friendship grows, so then sales will come out of it. That's how you've got to see it. Because if you see it as, oh, I got to go and sell to people, it really can be hard. Selling's hard. I'm not saying it's not. But if you're going there to convert to people to become friends, that's a lot easier to do. And it takes a whole lot of pressure off you. So I hope that helps. Tomorrow when you go out there, it's Saturday in the Southern Hemisphere, or no, sorry, it's not. It's Saturday in this time zone that I am in tomorrow, and for you it'll be a different time. But I'm saying to you, when you go out and you're going to talk to people in the sense of you are selling your work because you've got it on the wall and you've got a price on it, not only don't think about selling it to them, also think first of all, I want to make them a friend. Get names, get addresses, emails, all those things. And the sale will come through that because of the law of averages. If you talk to them enough times, they will buy. Okay, my friends, I hope that helps a little bit. I hope that encourages. Keep those messages and questions coming in. I love it when you send in questions because then I get something to really get into and I know that it helps you more. So remember that if you've got a question, ask it because other people are probably thinking about asking the same question, but the thief stops them and says, don't do that, don't do that. He will think you're crazy. I never think anybody's crazy and I always like to answer every question. You have a fabulous day. I'm going to get in and start work straight away. I look forward to the day when you come and visit me here in Galeria de las Islas. And also remember to reach out, touch people. People are hurting. And hugs and smiles are free. Have a wonderful day. Honestly, my friends, go out and just keep smiling. Have a wonderful day. And then people ask you, why are you smiling? And you can say, no, I'm an artist. That's what artists do. Okay? Have a great day. Ciao.